Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, baskhoro Edo Prasetyo. And today we will talking or discuss about the Maslow hierarchy. But the theme we raise or we pick up is about disadvantaged people. And the topic that I took is Afghan immigrants who crossed into Indonesia. But wait, I'm not alone for this explanation. I have one partner who will help me. And his name is Robobi. We call his name. Robobi, are you ready for this explanation? Alright. And the time is yours, Robobi. Please enjoy, everyone. Hello everyone, my name is Robobi, and today I will help Mr. Bhaskar to explain about Maslow hierarchy with the topic Afghan immigrants who crossed to Indonesia. I hope you enjoy this video. We go to the number one. For number one, we have physiological needs. The basic physiological needs are probably fairly apparent. These include the things that are vital to our survival. Some examples of physiological needs include food, water, breathing, homeostasis. In addition to the basic requirement of nutrition, air, and temperature regulation, the physiological needs also include such things as shelter and clothing. According to the title, physiological needs of Afghan immigrants who crossed to Indonesia are like that. Providing supplies from their home country is the main thing they do. When in the middle of the trip, they will looking for the whatever food they find. If cannot, they will fasting as along the trip. Arriving in Indonesia, many of Afghan immigrants only eat white rice. For those who are not caught eating, they will keep fasting. For in this case, the government, when the immigrants came, they could give them a food for source of energy, like give a box of food. Number two. For number two, we have safety net. Security and safety needs. As move up the second level of Maslow hierarchy of needs, the requirements start to become a bit more complex. In this level, the needs for security and safety become primary. People want to control and order in their lives, so this need for safety and security contributes largely to behaviors at this level. Some of the basic security and safety needs include financial security, health and wellness, safety against accident and injury. According to the title Safety Needs, Security and Safety Needs of Afghan immigrants who crossed to Indonesia are like that. The security of immigrants when they came from the area of origin to cross to Indonesia is very dangerous. They can only hide and hiding. Some of them bribe to ensure the officer to being safe. According to United Nations, every human must be quiet to take over and have the same rights. The government could give them a question and come to take over from the pursuit of those who wish to enslave them. Number 3. Belonging and love needs or social needs. The social need in Maslow hierarchy includes such things as love, appetence, and belonging at this level. The need for emotional relationship, drive human behavior. Some of the things that satisfy this need include friendship, romantic attachment, family, social groups, community groups, church and religion organization. In order to avoid problems such as loneliness, depression, and anxiety, it's important for people to feel loved and accepted by other people. Personal relationship with the friends, family, and love play an important role, as does influence in other groups that might include religious groups, sport teams, book clubs, and other activities. And this is belongingness and love needs or social needs of Afghan immigrants who crossed to Indonesia. The socialization of these immigrants is quite complex. Some are loyal to the end in order to get asylum from Indonesia. Some have obtained immigration asylum, they provide assistance to those who haven't. Some are distracted from each other. The government could give them a camp where the camp fulfilled with the immigrants too, who had asylum. So they like meet a brother. They could talking each other. It helped their security of the immigrants. Number 4. For number 4 is esteem need. And the fourth level in Maslow hierarchy is the needs of appreciation and respect. When the needs and the bottom three level have been satisfied, the esteem need begin to play a more prominent role in motivating behavior. And this point become increasingly important to gain the respect and appreciation for others. People have need accomplished things, and then they have effort to organize, in addition to need for the feeling of accomplishment and prestige. Esteem need include such things as self-esteem and personal worth. So, what unlike esteem needs of Afghan immigrants who cross to Indonesia are like that. When they arrive in Indonesia, they want to get off asylum from the Indonesia state, so they can work and do other activities. Maybe the government could give them asylum if they fulfill criteria to stay in Indonesia. Number 5. The number 5 we have self-actualization needs. And the very peak of Maslow hierarchy are the self-actualization needs. What a man can be, he must be. Maslow explained referring of need people have to achieve their full potential as human beings. And their physiological. According to Maslow's definition of self-actualization, it may be loosely described as the full as the explanation of talent, capabilities, potential, and etc. Such people seem to be fulfilling themselves and to be doing the best they are capable of doing. They are people who have developed or developing to the full stature of which they are capable. And there are of Afghan self-actualization immigrants who cross to Indonesia. As an immigrant, they usually feel they can do really on, so some of them to work as without thinking about the legalization of immigration from the government, because they think they can pass the country without being caught. They can also work without the government knowing. Maybe the government could give a same chance for looking for a job that competent after they got asylum. Thank you for the attention and back to studio. Thank you very much, Roboby. You have a good explanation. But wait, what a Maslow hierarchy of needs actually? Maslow hierarchy of needs is a motivational theory. Is basically comprising a five-tier model of human needs, often depicted as hierarchical level within a pyramid. What the function of that? This function to determine human needs according to their level. After seeing the brief explanation before, we now can classification of the level of the per people by Maslow hierarchy of needs. Because the key is by their needs of their life is the key of the Maslow hierarchy of needs. I think it's enough for the video. Thank you for the attention. Baskhoro Edo just sending out and see you next video.